watermelon flows, dropping pawpaw seeds, sweet mangoes, aluguin to guin, star fruits, banana, guava, ananas, yoyi alansan.
What's up guys, my name is Kweku and welcome to Seek the Greatness, a YouTube channel that's all about applied self-improvement. In today's video, I'm going to show you how using this one system will help you get to bed early every time. Before we begin, please don't forget to hit the like or subscribe button if you end up enjoying this video. So in my last video, we talked about 3 major steps you can take to get up really early. You can also check it out in the description. And one of the steps referred to a plan called a Rise Early Plan, or a REP. So just to recap, what's a REP? Well, a REP is a plan of environmental and physiological cues that you implement to help you get to bed early so you can wake up early. So for example, like turning off electronics, sleeping with earplugs, getting to bed at 9 p.m. with your alarm set off at 5 a.m. to blast god-awful music on the other side of the room, right? So that's a REP. And so why incorporate that system? Into your life? Because it has a lot of great benefits. Using a rep helps you sync up or manipulate your circadian rhythm and set your biological clock. It also gets you closer to the final stages of non-rem sleep or deep sleep, so you can get up feeling refreshed and energized, so you can take on the early morning tasks. All right. So I'll explain how using a rep can affect your circadian rhythm and bio clock and get you non-rem sleep for the better. So according to the National Institute of General Medical Sciences, circadian rhythms are physical, mental, and behavioral changes that follow a daily cycle. And they also respond to light and darkness in an organism's environment. So they essentially control your 24-hour biological clock, which control your timing of sleepiness at night and your ability to wake up in the morning. So if you're consistently staying up late and exposing yourself to electronics that emit a lot of harmful and overstimulating blue light, this negatively affects your circadian rhythm and bioclock. So this ultimately keeps you awake longer at night and you're unable to fall asleep quicker and you just wake up super groggy and tired in the morning. But when you use a rep, right, you are mindfully and consistently placing deliberate environmental and mental cues for your bio clock to produce a circadian rhythm that syncs up with your mindset or your habit of getting to bed early. So once you set these cues, you also improve your chances of falling in deep sleep or the final stage of non-REM sleep. And non-REM sleep is basically deep sleep where there is no rapid eye movement, okay? Your brain takes on a slow wave pattern, your breathing slows down, and your muscles are completely relaxed. And that's the state you want to be in so you feel refreshed for the next day. Now, those are some awesome benefits of having a rep, but now you just need to figure out your own rep. So let me know what it is in the comments. Tell me about the things that you are going to do to try and get to bed early. So for example, I take melatonin supplements, I put my phone in airplane mode, and I focus on meditative breathing, where I focus on my inhale and exhale. And that's my rep. That's everything to make sure that my circadian rhythm is all set, and then so that my bio clock sets a circadian rhythm that automatically wakes me up from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Now, that doesn't mean your rep is always going to be perfect, right? Your rep will come across challenges. So I'm going to talk about the 2 types of things that can go wrong with your rep, and they are the time snatchers or obligations. So remember, time snatchers are distractions, but they are distractions that are within your control. You can prevent them from affecting your rep. Obligations, on the other hand, are not within your control and will affect your rep no matter what. So you can't do anything about obligations but to deal with them. So I'll give you an example of a time snatcher. So there was one night where I was getting to bed early using my rep. Then all of a sudden I matched with this girl online on Tinder and we were talking, getting to know each other. And then she asked me if I wanted to come out for drinks that same night. And this was around 8:30 p.m. on a Tuesday, so I knew going out for drinks would drastically affect my rep. So I had to generate the discipline to say no and suggest going out on the weekend instead. So time snatcher cut like a boss, and that's how you keep your rep intact. But what if it's an obligation? That's basically going to mess up your rep no matter what you do. So for example, there was one night where I drank way too much water before bed, and I woke up in the middle of the night because I had to go to the bathroom. That's an obligation because you can't control your bladder. And another example is like if you have a newborn baby crying in the middle of the night, that's your baby. You got to go take care of him or her, rock them to sleep before you can go back to bed. So obligations suck, but you have to deal with them and power through them. And that requires a lot of mental strength. Even if your rep is messed up by an obligation, you should still plan to get up early so your bio clock can produce healthy circadian rhythms that help you get up for early automatically. So think back to the mentality of an early riser. All right. So even if your rep gets messed up by an obligation, always tell yourself why you're getting up at 5 a.m. or the reasons why you're doing it or the benefits of why you're getting up. So for me, every time I have to get up at 5 a.m., I tell myself I have to do it so I can work out, so I can work on my scripts for my YouTube channel and become a more successful person. So just to summarize, using the rep is a great system or tool to ensure that you get the best sleep possible because it provides early rising cues for your circadian rhythm, which improves your bio clock to automatically help you get up early. And most importantly, it gets you into non-rem or deep sleep, so you wake up feeling refreshed and energized for the next day. And in order to protect your rep, make sure you cut the time snatchers and that you power through obligations, And even if that happens, keep reminding yourself why you're getting up early every time. That's really important. So again, that's this one system that will help you get to bed early every time. Let me know what your rep is in the comments. Don't forget to like or subscribe. This is Kwaku. I love you all, and remember to seek the greatness within you. Peace.
Watermelon flows, dropping pawpaw seeds, sweet mangoes, aluguin to guin, star fruits, banana, guava, ananas, yoyi alansan, where they atien.
Galbena gutuye, dulce amaruye, lampă la fereastră, toată viața noastră.